Guys, welcome back to Defi, Degens, Drip, and Farm for Poverty, where on this channel, our vision is to empower the impoverished by helping you find financial freedom through crypto assets. Please subscribe and leave a comment and a thumbs up. Hey guys, welcome back. Defi, Degens, Drip, and Farm for Poverty. Drip Coach here, giving you the latest and greatest from our mighty leader, Forex Shark. So he released an update. Basically what he mentioned in the previous AMA with investor Mike, the investor. So he has now two new pitch decks, which are basically short form versions of the kind of light paper and white paper, and they're more focused on onboarding for like investors, influencers, things of that nature. So it says here, new pitch decks for both Animal Farm and Scratchy designed to target and onboard new users / influencers. With our white papers being so long, we needed something brief and to the point. Please share them around. So this is perfect for any of you people that are out there looking to grow teams, or maybe you got connections with someone, or you just want to share this and say, hey, read this, tell me what you think, and then lead them down the rabbit hole. So he does a pretty good job of summarizing all this and letting the person know what they can gain from the Animal Farm. Remember, this 35 days of marketing is for the Animal Farm launch. So until the farm is launched, when people come to the new Animal Farm site, like this will change, he said, but right now when they come, the only thing they'll be able to do is get into the pig pen, the piggy bank, and the drip garden. So them understanding how this whole ecosystem works and what the benefits are is kind of crucial to actually having this 35-day marketing campaign be, or 35 marketing events over the next 4 to 5 weeks be profitable for the ecosystem as a whole. So if they come here and they don't know what to do or how to get into it, that's where people like myself, other content creators, as well as anyone sharing this information can mitigate that barrier to entry. So having this 4-page document, 5 when you count the last page here, is really helpful. So nothing in here like great detail to go over, but definitely some high points for you to explain to people. So if you're not familiar with these pieces, when you are expressing this to people, I'll go ahead and break this down real quick. So fully decentralized lending, meaning basically the Animal Farm, unlike other farms that are owned by a developer or they control the back end, this one is completely decentralized. Right now, yes, Forex has the keys to it, but once it's launched, we as a community kind of own and operate the farm basically, and that's where the pig pen or the pigs governance token comes in. That's what this talks about, full governance model which allows investors to secure ownership of the platform. So the more pigs you have, the more influence you have and the ability to vote on what you would like to see added to the vaults and things of that nature. It's also the only farm that I am aware of that has this dynamic supply control algorithm. So as you know, on farms, you basically lend the farm some sort of asset like other stable coins or popular top 10 or whatever crypto coins, and then it will mint out its native token. And in this case, for us, the native token is 2 dogs and pigs, but it just has a preset on typical farms. It's just a preset amount is being created every block that's minted on the blockchain. With this, there is actually a contract that determines the buy and sell pressure of that asset, and then will adjust how many tokens are minted in that block and future blocks based on basically supply and demand economics. So this is really innovative. This allows for the native assets to adjust to market volatility. So there's a bear market or things slow down or people are just selling a bunch, then it won't add and dilute that supply. And then the same thing, if it's pumping quite a bit, it can, curve that back, make it deflationary, pump it even more, all sorts of stuff, right? So very cool innovation on that part. Sorry about that. Let's go back. One more, crowdfunding. So this is where he talked about a portion of the BUSD yield that's coming from the people getting in and out of the pools goes towards the pig pen stakers, and then the people in the pig pen will be able to vote on, say, using a portion of that to get into other protocols. Maybe there's something innovative coming out and we can ape into in the DeFi space. You know, teams like Avarice or EMP or whatever the case may be that you see other YouTubers talking about. A portion of the funds could go in there, and that can be literally millions of dollars. And then that becomes yield that goes back to the pig pen as well. This is about the loyalty tax. So remember, the dogs token allows for not only gamification, but also it's going to be an asset where the more of it you have and the more positive actions you take on the platform, the lower your taxes go. So it starts out at 90% due to the fact that the farm was paused for the last 6 months and we all accumulated and generated a lot of dogs. If he just gave those out to the community, we could just dump them and then that would just crush the dog's price. So he's created this vesting model where you are allowed to sell them, but you will sell them at a heavy tax in the beginning. But the longer you hold them and the more positive your behavior is, then the lower that tax becomes. So that's innovative as well. So that makes this dogs token have utility and longevity in the ecosystem. And then here he's talking about the Dogs of Fortune Dogs of Fortune, the hacker style game. So he says it's a simulation game with the addictive idle gameplay of Cookie Clicker and the exciting competitive turn-paced action of Mafia Wars. I played this as of recently when he mentioned it, and yes, that is addictive to just try to accumulate as many cookies as you can. And Mafia Wars was definitely an innovative game in its time. So I am looking forward to see how this plays out. He now has all the icons for the different teams as you progress throughout the game. Remember, you get different assets based on your skill level, and it's going to be in a virtual computer looking environment. So he said it's going to be a terminal that will be the UI, and then you will be accessing the actual game from within that kind of looking UI terminal environment. So it's going to be really cool. It's going to be coming out fairly shortly after the farm's launch. So this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. And that's it. So share this with all the people that are interested in getting into the animal farm and educate yourself on it as well. And then he also made one for Scratchy. Nothing new for that one. I think we covered everything. Basically, he took the old pitch deck and then just showed how you can put your own brand on here and how this is going to be like the first fully white labeled NFT model that anyone of influence or just even building a business can jump into and start to have profit or yield very quickly. Like 1 in 3 scratch tickets are winners. So even the non-winners, you already know you can be staked and get a portion of the pool. So this is something also to look into. I want to keep this one short. Jump into the Forex Shark calls Telegram if you want to get the PDF itself. It's there. I'll pin it in my Telegram as well for anyone. Just pin this announcement. And then, yeah, we got a couple more days till Bartertown's announcement or the announcement with Forex when the actual farm launch will be. I'm betting on the 4th. Scott the investor is betting on the 6th. He doesn't know that I'm betting against him, but we will see who's right, and I will rub it in his face if I'm right. So we will see. 4th or the 6th, and watch Forex pick a random day like Monday or Sunday, you know. Something different than he's normally done. But anyway, hope you found that valuable. No Sell August is almost over. You can check the updates here. There's been quite a few people that have fell off. I think we had this at 10K when we first started, so not everybody probably hydrated every day. Remember, that was one of the requirements. I'm still in the runnings. Here's my wallet, so you guys know I've been participating. No drip sold. Hydrates 32, hydrate daily, so good to go there. Still eligible. So we will see. I have a 5 out of 6,000 chance, or 1 out of 6,000 because there's top 5 wallets. Yeah, 1 out of 6,000, something like that. So we will see. Other than that, scavenger hunt will be coming up soon. I think there's about $75 in there. I'm going to hold off. I was going to buy the drip earlier, but it looks like I believe there's going to be continued sell pressure that we can't outpace right now until the launch date comes out. I don't think there's enough buy pressure from internally within the ecosystem. So I think this is going to reverse when the launch date is announced and we actually see external people getting eyeballs buying into Drip USD because that would be remember, it's Animal Farm marketing. So Maybe they come in, they buy drip USD, or they find their way over to the drip faucet, and that pumps the price. So I am projecting that we continue to go a little lower, unless, of course, these whales, decide to buy back in and pump this back up. I gotta fix this. I forgot I swapped this to percent somehow. Didn't change it back. I realized that. So anyway, until next time, guys, lift daily and achieve your impossible. Like and subscribe. Let's get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Just kidding. All right. See you guys in the next one.